Here's my high-speed rail card. And that's where we're going to enter from. 1 to 6. Alright guys, I've made it to Taichung. Busy station, just got off the high-speed rail. It took about an hour and a half, I'd say. It felt so quick because I was editing a video or two, and now I gotta catch a local train to get to my hotel. My hotel's in the centre of town, and the particular high-speed rail station is on the outskirts of town. Currently it's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes to get there, which is okay, it's not too bad. I just need to navigate my way through these people. There's people everywhere, quite busy. And we'll get to the hotel and start the day. A lot of food options here, just like the Taipei main station. Food, food, food. The ride on the high-speed rail was pretty good. It was 65 Taiwanese dollars. No, actually it was more than that. It was 30 Australian dollars, 35 Australian dollars. And it was pretty comfortable. I did go business. I did spoil myself. I thought I'd try business class. It was pretty comfortable. It was pretty quiet in there. I'll compare it to Malaysia. Malaysia gave you lunch and breakfast. they fed you twice. We didn't get fed here, but maybe because I was on a short journey of an hour and a bit. So it was still pretty good. Tea, coffee, biscuits. Don't want to eat too much. Alright, I think I've got to walk up here, guys. So up here, catch the local train, and that's it. Yep, MRT, there it is. Okay, signing off. There's good light here, look at this. I like the way these guys structure everything. They really think of their engineering. Look how enticing this looks. Look at that bread. Alright, we've got more cats here. Moving into a cultural space. Quite big actually in Taiwan, these cultural spaces. There's a lot of arts and kind of creative spaces that represent the past and present. Look at that building over there. It's called the Butler Hotel. The conductors, don't get them angry or else they won't let you on the train. This little guy down here looks pretty angry. First impressions of Taichung. Well, it's been raining. Just dropped my stuff up at the hotel. Now I'm coming for a walk. This place is pretty good. I see warung everywhere, so it's pretty Indonesian. Must be an Indonesian area. Very green. Very nice. A lot of references to Indonesia, Jakarta, Java. Could be some good food around here, I'd say. Maybe in the evening, some of the places are still opening up. Okay, so there's Vietnamese food here, there's Indonesian, there's Thai, there's a whole fusion. It's known as food court apparently on the sign, so good place to eat. Bit of work going on here. Look at that. Window cleaning, whatever they're doing. Okay, keep walking. Hello. 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 You're not talking now. You were yelling at me from across the road. Hey. Hello. 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 Pretty good. Hello. Lovely. For all the Street Fighter fans out there, look at that. That's the splash screen where you choose your characters. That's awesome. Ryu versus Ken. Played this many times on the pennies at the local gym. Pooh Bear. There's an oasis that runs through the heart of the city, Taichung. It's a river, and it's called the Liuchuan Riverside Walk. It goes for a few kilometres all the way up there. It's gorgeous, especially now at sunset. There's this slight breeze that's cooling down the city as well, and you can just sit out here for hours. It's not far from my hotel. About a 5-10 minute walk from my hotel. Just kind of take this all the way down, and at the end of this walk is the animated lane which I went to and took some photos of some pop art, and then there's kind of other characters as well. Simpsons, Street Fighter, Spider-Man. A lot of people there taking photos, but I quite prefer this. I can sit here for hours, although the sun will probably go down soon and people will start disappearing, but I'll try and enjoy it as much as I can. And it's called the Liuchuan Riverside Walk. Something that just came to mind which I thought I'd discuss, or at least bring up, is I don't know if it's just me or I'm not seeing many tourists in Taipei City, nor am I seeing many tourists here in Taichung. Look, maybe I'm just not in the right spots, but I am in the heart of the city. I'm not seeing a lot of foreigners. There's one area which is kind of it's like a night market area, and there's Vietnamese cooking, and there's Vietnamese people there, Indonesians, and a few other people from and stores from other Asian countries like Philippines, etc. But I'm not seeing many Westerners. Where are the Westerners? Look, not that I'm going out looking for them, but we're just so used to going to countries and seeing Westerners, and then when I come here, I'm just not seeing them. If you know where they are, drop it in the comments. But I'm just curious, actually. Just not seeing many people from the Western world. At times I feel like I'm the only person from Australia. I know I'm not, but it just feels that way. Does your local garbage collectors play this type of music? Mine don't either. Making garbage collecting fun. This is Taichung Park. It's nearing sunset, as you could probably see in the distance, but I'm still wandering around, nearing 20,000 steps for the day. Not a bad record, but look, I don't want to go back to the hotel and sit around. It's just, time is limited. So I'm trying to see as much as I can. And I thought I'll come to this park, Taichung Park, and then I'll go out to the night market, which is around the corner from here. It's been raining on and off. Still warm, obviously. There's a famous bridge over there. I've seen that on a few YouTube videos. Go and check that out. I'm pretty green about Taichung. I must admit, I don't know much. I'm just kind of exploring as I go. I've got 2 days here. I'm hoping to make the most of those 2 days. I've seen a fair bit today already, but I still think that there's a number of places where you can see that you know the average person doesn't know about. So I'm trying to dig deep and find those hidden gems. I did find a few today, like a few markets. They were pretty good. A few second-hand markets around the city. They were good. All kinds of stuff being sold in them. Bit of a steep bridge here. Very nice. Look at that. Might sit down for a bit, take it all in. There's the goat, and it's not the greatest of all time. It's an actual goat. There's a few of them there. Get a bit closer without stepping in the dog poo that's everywhere. The greatest of all time. This is the Yizhong Street night market. Just situated around the corner from the park, which I was previously at, from the Taichung Park. Getting pretty busy now as the night descends on us. The night is young. Let's see what adventures we can get up to here. I can smell and see the food. I can see the bright lights. Wow. This is the great thing about Taiwan. There's like cities within cities. Each region within a city is a city. Just like it's got its own stuff going on. Alright, we're in the thick of it now. It's all happening. There's bright lights and food everywhere I look. I don't know which way to go. Go up this way for now. I've got a confession to make. I feel as though this night market is bigger and busier than Xinling Market. There's just so much going on here. It's like the whole city has been transformed into a market. The Shinling market wasn't like this. Don't get me wrong, it was still good. But I don't think it was on the scale that this place is at. This place is massive. Have a look at that. There's just people everywhere. Stores everywhere. Okay, here's the first. I'm having a Korean kimchi roll. Let's see how we go. I've got to take the plastic off. Tastes good. Purple rice. There's a whole heap of stuff in there. Very nice. Some kind of fish batter or fish crumbs with corn, purple wild rice, and the seafood wrapping. Never had this before, but it's really nice.